Cannon Films, a production company founded by Menahem Golan and Yoram Globus in 1967 that cemented its reputation as a powerhouse in the realm of action movies during the 1980s. Renowned for their high-energy and adrenaline-pumping films, Cannon Films became synonymous with thrilling on-screen spectacles. With their trademark combination of explosive set pieces, heart-stopping stunts, and charismatic lead actors, they consistently delivered action-packed narratives that captivated audiences worldwide. So if you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you must have memories of one of their movies. However, it seems as if the company has almost disappeared now. Even the most illustrious careers can be marred by a single misstep. For Cannon Films, the missteps came in the form of cheesy sequels, bad financial decisions, and creative bankruptcy. Superman 4: The Quest for Peace was the last straw. The highly anticipated film, intended as the epic culmination of the beloved Superman franchise, turned out to be a massive letdown. Hindered by a limited budget and rushed production, Superman 4 suffered from subpar visual effects and a lackluster storyline, failing to meet the expectations of fans and critics alike. The disappointment surrounding Superman 4 marked a turning point for Cannon Films. The film's underperformance, combined with other financial setbacks, contributed to the company's downfall. The tarnished reputation resulting from this cinematic disappointment proved insurmountable, and Cannon Films gradually faded from the limelight, ultimately leading to its demise in the early 1990s. Although Cannon Films may no longer be a household name, their prominence in the action genre and their ability to captivate audiences with their high-octane films remain a significant chapter in the reels of cinema history. So let us take you back to that era of cheesy one-liners, mind-numbing action, and over-the-top protagonists. We are going to count down the top 10 most memorable action movies which are made by Cannon. Number 10, Firewalker. Starting off, we have Firewalker is a 1986 action-adventure film directed by J. Lee Thompson. The two main lead actors of the movie are Chuck Norris and Leo Porter, who play the role of two fortune hunters who embark on a quest to find a legendary treasure hidden in the Central American jungle. Along their journey, they join forces with a beautiful woman named Patricia and encounter various obstacles, including deadly traps and ruthless mercenaries. As they navigate through the treacherous landscape, Max and Leo discover that the treasure they seek is a mystical golden statue known as the Firewalker. Legend has it that the Firewalker possesses incredible powers and can bring both immense wealth and destruction. With their lives on the line, the trio must outwit their adversaries and unlock the secrets of the ancient artifact before it falls into the wrong hands. Firewalker is a fun and entertaining action-adventure film, with the charm of Chuck Norris, engaging action sequences, and a touch of humor. Number 9, Life Force is a 1985 science fiction horror film directed by Tobe Hooper. Life Force combines elements of science fiction, horror, and action, offering a suspenseful and visually stunning experience. The main cast includes Steve Railsback, Matilda May, Peter Firth, and Frank Finley, delivering compelling performances in this thrilling tale directed by Tobe Hooper. The story revolves around a space mission led by Colonel Tom to investigate Halley's Comet. During their exploration, they discover an alien spacecraft hidden within the comet, containing 3 humanoid beings who possess an insatiable appetite for human life force. As the aliens escape to Earth, they unleash a wave of destruction, turning humans into mindless zombies and draining their life force. Carlson teams up with a government agency and a beautiful British scientist named Dr. Felida to track down the aliens and stop their deadly rampage. Life Force is a captivating and a true cult classic sci-fi horror film. With its unique premise, stunning effects, and a blend of mystery and terror, it offers a thrilling and unforgettable cinematic experience. Number 8, Masters of the Universe. Now this film will really stir up your nostalgia. Masters of the Universe is a 1987 fantasy film directed by Gary Goddard. Masters of the Universe brings the beloved characters from the popular lineup of toys and the animated show to life, blending fantasy, action, and adventure. The extremely masculine He-Man is portrayed by none other than Dolph Lundgren, with Frank Langella, Chelsea Field, and John Cypher in supporting roles. The story follows He-Man and his allies as they battle the villainous Skeletor for control of the powerful cosmic key, a device that can unlock the secrets of the universe. When Skeletor acquires the cosmic key, he plans to use its immense power to conquer the planet Eternia and rule over all existence. He-Man, along with his loyal companions Teela and Man-at-Arms, must journey to Earth to retrieve the cosmic key and prevent Skeletor from unleashing chaos and destruction. Dolph Lundgren delivers a strong performance as He-Man, supported by Frank Langella's iconic portrayal of Skeletor. Gary Goddard's direction brings the colorful world of Eternia to the big screen, offering a thrilling, if not perfect, experience for fans of the franchise. Master of the Universe may not be a masterpiece, but it holds a lot of emotional value for many of us. Number 7. Invasion USA, an action film directed by Joseph Zito. Released in 1985, the movie centers around a ruthless terrorist organization led by Rostov that plans to infiltrate and wreak havoc on the United States. Their goal is to destabilize the nation by initiating a wave of violent attacks, spreading fear and chaos. The film features Richard Lynch as the protagonist in the movie. In addition, Chuck Norris portrays Matt Hunter, a former CIA operative who becomes the last line of defense against the terrorist threat. With his combat skills and determination, Hunter sets out to protect America from Rostov and his army of mercenaries. Alongside him is FBI agent McGuire, played by Melinda Clarke, who assists in the battle against the terrorists. Invasion USA delivers explosive action sequences and intense fight scenes, showcasing Chuck Norris as a formidable force against evil. Richard Lynch portrays a chillingly effective villain, and Melinda Clarke adds to the tension and excitement. Directed by Joseph Zito, the film offers an adrenaline-pumping experience as Hunter fights to save his country from impending disaster. Invasion USA remains a high-octane action film that showcases the wild 80s at their best with intense action sequences and a compelling villain. Number 6. Murphy's Law, a 1986 crime thriller directed by J. Lee Thompson. The movie features Charles Bronson and Kathleen Wilhoit. It revolves around Detective Jack Murphy, a seasoned cop who is framed for a crime he didn't commit. As a fugitive, Murphy embarks on a quest to clear his name and uncover a web of corruption that reaches the highest levels. With the help of a young thief named Arabella McGee, Murphy navigates through a dangerous world of criminals and corrupt officials. Along the way, he must outsmart his enemies and stay one step ahead to survive and expose the truth. Murphy's Law showcases Charles Bronson's signature tough guy persona, supported by Kathleen Wilhoit's energetic performance as Arabella McGee. J. Lee Thompson's direction brings intensity and suspense to this gripping crime thriller, with Charles Bronson delivering a captivating performance, backed by a compelling story and solid direction. Number 5. American Ninja. If there was an award for the most 80s-looking action movie, then American Ninja would certainly qualify for it. It is a 1985 martial arts action film directed by Sam Furstenberg. Michael Dudikoff and Steve James star in this movie. The story revolves around Joe Armstrong, an American soldier with exceptional martial arts skills. Stationed in the Philippines, Joe becomes embroiled in a military conspiracy involving a secret army of ninja warriors. As Joe investigates the mysterious activities, he teams up with fellow soldier Curtis Jackson to uncover the truth and take down the corrupt forces behind the ninja army. Together, they engage in thrilling combat sequences and face deadly adversaries in their quest for justice. Released in 1985, American Ninja showcases the martial arts prowess of Michael Dudikoff and the charismatic presence of Steve James. Directed by Sam Furstenberg, the film delivers fast-paced action, impressive fight choreography, and a dose of 80s action movie nostalgia. Number 4. Over the Top, a 1987 sports drama film directed by Menahem Golan. The story follows Lincoln Hawk, played by Sylvester Stallone, a struggling truck driver and arm wrestler who reconnects with his estranged son, Michael, played by David Mendenhall. Determined to provide a better life for his child, Hawk enters the world of professional arm wrestling, facing intense competition and personal challenges. As Hawk competes in the high-stakes world of arm wrestling, he forms a bond with his son and learns valuable life lessons along the way. The film also features Robert Loggia as Hawk's father-in-law and Susan Blakely as Michael's wealthy and disapproving mother. Over the Top is an inspiring underdog story with Sylvester Stallone's career-defining performances. It combines heartfelt moments, thrilling arm wrestling action, and a touching father-son dynamic, making it a satisfying and uplifting sports drama. Number 3, Street Smart, a 1987 crime drama directed by Jerry Schatzberg. The star cast includes Christopher Reeve and Morgan Freeman. The film follows Jonathan Fisher, a struggling journalist who fabricates a story about a fictional pimp named Tyrone to advance his career. However, his deception takes a dangerous turn when a real-life pimp named Fast Black is falsely accused based on Jonathan's article. As the truth unravels, Jonathan finds himself caught between his own lies and the violent world of Fast Black. Kathy Baker also stars as Punchy, a prostitute who becomes entangled in the unfolding events. Released in 1987, Street Smart showcases the captivating performances of Christopher Reeve and Morgan Freeman, delivering a gripping and morally complex tale of deception and consequences. Number 2, Bloodsport. Another movie which is undisputedly considered one of the best action movies of the 80s. Bloodsport is a 1988 martial arts film directed by Newt Arnold. This movie features Jean Van Damme as the protagonist. The movie is based on the true story of Frank Dux, a skilled martial artist who competes in the illegal underground fighting tournament known as the Kumite. Frank seeks to honor his martial arts master and prove his abilities while facing formidable opponents from around the world. The main cast includes Jean-Claude Van Damme as Frank Dux, Bolo Yeung as Chong Li, and Donald Gibb as Ray Jackson. Released in 1988, Bloodsport showcases intense fight sequences, Van Damme's athleticism, and a captivating story of honor, determination, and triumph in the world of martial arts. Number 1, Cobra, a 1986 action film directed by George P. Cosmatos. Sylvester Stallone and Brigitte Nielsen are playing the role of main characters in the movie. The story centers around Marion Cobretti, a tough and unconventional police officer known as Cobra. He is tasked with protecting a witness, Ingrid, from a ruthless cult of serial killers known as the New Order. As Cobretti and Ingrid are pursued by the cult, led by their leader, the Night Slasher, played by Brian Thompson, they must navigate through a dangerous cat-and-mouse game. With lives on the line, Cobretti employs his no-nonsense approach to bring down the sinister organization and ensure justice. This film offers a thrilling blend of suspense, intense action sequences, and Stallone's toughness. Cobra puts Sylvester Stallone's acting skills to the test. His performance, supported by Brigitte Nielsen as the vulnerable witness, is a treat to watch. Overall, it is an adrenaline-fueled action thriller. Sylvester Stallone's charismatic performance and intense action sequences make it a must-watch for action movie enthusiasts. So that sums up our list of the best action movies that actually defined the 80s to some extent. These movies are from an era where cinemas were a hotspot for teens and young adults, which is why these movies are purely entertainment. If you're watching them with anything else in mind and high expectations, then you're in for some disappointment. These movies have become cultural touchstones, inspiring countless imitations and setting the bar for action films. Though such action movies have fallen out of fashion, at least for Hollywood, these gems will always have a special place in our heart and on our VHS collections. With that said, let us know which are your favorite action movies by canon or from the 80s. Make sure to give us a thumbs up. and we will see you in the next one.